we help each other when somebody needed help, and yeah, we together have a very warm.
Like brothers.
Yes,
Okay. Very briefly, how would you describe yourself?
myself.
Yes.
I'm a quiet person. I'm a quiet person. I like relaxing things, you know. Also, I'm a confident. I think I'm an honest person. Well, I'm a little bit uh, neur- neurotic. You
Neurotic?
know? Yeah.
Neurotic?
And yeah, I like simple things in life.
So why did you join the contest?
Excuse me?
Why did you join the contest?
Because I love to compete, I love to meet new people all over the world, and I love to challenge myself as much I can, and to be as positive as much I can.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, you say Malaysia. What do you think is your edge over the other guys?
My age,
Yes.
so I'm 26 this year.
No, no, no. What do you think is
Advantage.
your winning
Oh,
advantage
advantage,
over the
okay.
others?
So compare for an Asian, usually I think that for Malaysian, I'm a really friendly guy. So compared to others, I think everyone has their own advantage. So for me, my advantage is like I'm a how do I say? I'm a person with good heart. I mean, from others' comment. So not just the overall outlook, but inside from the heart, quality from the heart.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so
Thank you. England. It's okay.
So, England, what do you think is your advantage over the other guys?
I'd say my advantage would be my education that I'm very proud of, and my occupation as well, being an aerospace engineer or a rocket scientist. I think that for me it's something I'm very, very passionate and fascinated about. It's technology, so I think that I have such a passion for technology and science that it also inspires other people to have an interest in science and technology. Only because I think that it's really what's crucial to make the world go round.
Okay, thank you. Okay,
Okay.
come.
Hi, hello.
Hi.
How are you doing
again.
today?
Okay.
You very good?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Okay, so Canada, what do you think is your advantage over the other guys?
I think it's not a-
75 you
Excuse me?
competition.
I believe there's a couple of us, yeah. I think the thing with being a well-rounded gentleman is what I believe Mr. World looks for. It's not a specific individual point to be better at. It's having that well-roundedness and that full-heartedness, that experience. And personally, what I think I have an edge over is the fact that I've done a lot in my 21 years. I'm one of the younger contestants, but I haven't let that get me down. I've made top 6 in sports and in extreme sports in my team. I've tried exceptionally hard. I pour my heart into it. And I think another part of it is having the people around you strengthen you. Instead of breaking them down, the important part is to build them up. So what that does with you is it highlights kind of what you're good at. And by bringing together what other people are good at, it will therefore inherit you to being good at as being a leader. Because what's important about this competition is that there is only one winner. And the important part of that is the fact that you need to be a well-rounded individual, not in one event, not in 2 events, but in all of them. And I think the winner this year, the world's most desirable man this year, is going to be a man of many talents, is going to be a man of many different characters, because we have lots of individuals here who are very well-rounded gentlemen. It's going to be close. But I think what really gives me the edge is the fact that I have been from the bottom of the ocean diving to the top of the world skydiving.
From the
I've done
bottom
a
to
lot
the
of
top,
things.
yes.
And I think what's really unique is the fact that I'm a professional male model. Being a male model, you get a lot of skepticism and around a lot of different industries, but what's important about it is you can learn about yourself, and it's very important as a model to portray yourself in front of the camera. A lot of people struggle with that, and a lot of people might not understand how to do that. And it takes a lot of learning and experience. We've got rocket scientists, we've got doctors, we've got everyone. But that's more or less what I'm excited
Do you
about.
have an advocacy?
Excuse me?
Do you have an advocacy?
So funny enough, I actually am autistic.
Oh,
So what Yeah, it's pretty unique, and a lot of people
Autistic or
don't.
ADHD?
No, I'm autistic. I have Asperger's. So what's quite unique about that is it gives me the opposite side of the spectrum. A lot of people study it, but very few can study it being part of that spectrum. And what's important about what I do is I educate parents how to see that light at the end of the tunnel, how to see that little end point where you can go, it's going to be okay. Because we don't understand what the kid's doing now, but we can see where he's going. And we have that kind of a light to shine onto. That's what I'm doing.
What age
that's
did you
good.
learn that you have?
Excuse
that you're
me?
autistic?
I learned at the age of 12 that I had autism. I had been severely bullied throughout my whole life. And
In
I
school?
learned, and being bullied is not an easy thing, especially when you don't know you're different. And my parents, as hard as they tried, they couldn't find out what was really wrong. And instead of looking at it as something wrong, I look at it as my superpower. Because I wouldn't be to where I am today if I didn't. I wouldn't be where I am doing what I'm doing if I didn't have that kind of a realm to reminisce in. So that's, I guess, what's really substantial and stands out. I don't really like to kind of throw it out there because it's not something that's easy to deal with, but it's something I can teach others how to empower themselves.
Okay.
So that's what I love
Keep
to
up
do.
what you're doing. It's good.
Thank you very,
it's a
very
good
much.
advice. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
very, very
Thank
much.
you and good
Yeah,
luck.
thank you.
Okay, lang isang question.
Peru.
Peru, yes. Oh, okay.
Speak Spanish.
Un poquito. Okay. ¿Qué es su advantage over the other contestants?
¿Cuál es tu ventaja
Bueno,
que tienes tú que es una ventaja que no tienen los demás
Yes.
bueno, yo fui una de las últimas personas que llegó al mundo de la moda, se podría decir, ya que desde antes trabajaba solamente en la rama de comunicaciones y a nivel administrativo. Que yo actualmente llegué por último a la moda, antes de eso trabajaba en el tema de comunicaciones y relacionado al tema administrativo.
He said that before being a model, he used to work in media communication in
Oh,
his
really?
country, and this is an advantage for him.
Y pese a todo eso, ya he trabajado con el tema del teatro musical y ya que me formé como actor y también como performer.
He does musical theater, and he's an actor in his country.
Eso me ha permitido también trabajar de la mano y hacer muchas actividades sociales, no solamente con personas mayores, sino también con niños.
He's been doing a lot of activities with children and the elderly person.
Si bien es cierto que el temperamento se hereda, pero el carácter se forma, considero que una sociedad se fortalece en la educación y que también cultivamos a nuestros niños.
He believes that society gets stronger when you cultivate education and when you help kids.
Okay, muchas gracias.
Thank you.
And your turn, Dominican Republic. Thank you for the
You're welcome.
translation.
How are you
Anyway,
guys doing?
Yeah, same question. What do you think is your advantage over the other guys?
Well, I think that Mr.World is looking for that particular guy who's able to inspire people, who's able to work with kids, and this is what I do for a living. I work as a child psychology, and I have my own non-profit organization which is called Building Bridges Foundation. And what I do is that I help kids with autism problems and kids that maybe they don't have like a way to go to school, they don't have a book or something like that, and I love kids, and I think that this is something that makes me stand out from the rest. I'm very humble. I think that I'm a funny person, and I love to work with kids.
Do you have kids of your own?
I still don't have kids, but I have a little sister. She's autistic. She has she had an open heart surgery when she was like 2 years old, and she has a lot of problems. So she's like my little girl, and she's like my little daughter.
How old is she?
3
years old.
Three.
Very
Yeah,
young.
her name is Mia. I love her.
So you understand the situation, Mr. Canada.
Yes, I do.
Okay,
I
gracias.
understand.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Hi,
Sawadika.
And same question. What do you
Yes.
think is your advantage over the other guys?
My advantage? I think because I know English, of course, like first advantage for Thai people, and also like even though if I don't have a great body or great face, but I still have a great heart because like in order to become a most desirable man in the world doesn't come with a great looking or a great shape of body, but also have to come with a great heart. So yeah, that's
Thank you.
my
Do you
advantage.
think you're desirable?
I think I do.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Sa Philippines, no?
Kamusta?
Ano ka na magtagalog, eh?
Marunong.
Ano sa tingin mo, what do you think is your advantage over the other guys?
Well, I will state ang pinaka-obvious sa lahat is it's happening here in my hometown Philippines, and I know I can see the presence of support of the entire Filipino community.
Is it to your advantage or disadvantage?
It is an advantage because if you know it's your hometown, you know everybody's cheering for you. You will actually feel much more better compared to no one's there for you.
Pero may pressure.
May pressure, pero you always have to look at the better side compared to the negative side.
Sa tingin mo, bakit ikaw ang dapat manalo?
Well, first of all, I'm friendly, I get along with everyone, and I'm dedicated, I'm passionate, I'm punctual, and whatever I get myself into I'm in it to win.
Kanina sinabi ng ibang candidates na kailangan desirable ka. Naniniwala ka na dapat desirable yung mga contestant?
Well, being desirable actually depends on each person's point of view. But being liked by other people is you start by looking at the person. So I think that's what, like, if people desire you, they actually look up to you. So you have to be someone desirable in each aspect. It's just not about looks, it's about everything in you.
The totality.
Yes,
Okay, thank
the
you.
entire total. Thank you so much.
you.
Good luck.
Marcel.
Thank you.
Oh.
Oh, Northern Ireland. Okay, so some questions. Guys. So what do you think is your advantage over the other contestants?
My advantage? I think my advantage would be that I'm really relatable. I'm a student. I work a part-time job. I'm not a model, I'm not an actor. I literally just study, live in a student house, come home, work in a restaurant for a few extra pound. That's me. I'm down there, there's nothing special.
Okay, thank you.
What's the color of your eyes?
My eyes are blue.
Blue?
Yeah, everyone
Looks
comments
green.
on my eyes. They're blue, they're light blue, yeah.
Gray is blue.
You like it? Thank you.
Okay, so that's it. Thank you.
Thank you
so
very
much.
One question. Discussion.
Ito si Tito.
Czech Republic. Yes. Same question. What do you think is your advantage over the other guys?
My advantage is that I'm a kind person who's not playing any games, and that's what I do all my life, and I think that's the best advantage that one can have.
Okay, it's your first time here in the Philippines.
No, actually it's my second time. I was there 4 years ago, and I really enjoyed staying here, like for almost 3 weeks. Especially people here are so welcoming, and I really love their attitude to life, and also to me, like to the stranger.
For vacation?
For vacation?
For vacation?
I was there for another pageant, so.
For another pageant?
Yeah.
What was that?
It was Mr. International.
Oh, Mr. International.
Yeah, I was
yes.
fourth runner-up. So.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Good luck.
So this is your second competition?
Yeah, this is my second competition, and I'm really enjoying it. Especially, the beside the program, the official program, I'm really enjoying the breakfast, lunches, and dinners with the food. Food is also delicious, but the other guys from all over the world, it's so inspiring it's so inspiring to talk to them, and because every guy is from another country, another like he was behaved the other ways. So it's really interesting that they're telling me about their countries, about their habits, about their food habits, and I really love this part of the. It's not a competition. It's like really get to knowing the world, and I'm so glad I'm here because of that.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And good luck.